Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. With you, as always, myself, Mr. Vibe, got my brother with me, Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. As you guys know, we like to take a couple minutes out of our day, kind of go through some of the news and what we find kind of interesting in the headlines and bring them to your attention. So hopefully you guys don't have to take the time to do it yourself. As you guys know, one of the admins over here at BigONE, as well as Asia Blockcast. And before we jump into today's news, I'm going to let Scott take the mic for a sec.
Scott with BigONE, happy to be here. Excited to get going on the news and yeah, just always excited about this segment that we do. So ready to go.
All right, so guys, as you know, there's been a lot of speculation in the market the last couple of days. Crypto market cap's been jumping all around, driving people crazy. Coin market cap had a glitch today that showed everybody being up, and the we all going to make it has been all over Twitter. I know that, you know, if you had Trust Wallet or Coinbase, please, guys, do not quit your job. These are all, this is all just a glimpse of the future, but it was kind of funny, you know, just to see the glitch happen and you know, and see all the morale come back to, you know, social media and Twitter. Everybody was happy again. And, you know, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I hope nobody quit their job, but, you know, if you did try to cash out, you guys would see that that was just a glitch. But it has some astronomical prices on there. I think they had one Bitcoin at, I think it was like over $563 trillion. For one Bitcoin, or 563 billion. So it was absolutely insane. I wish it was real, but it wasn't. So guys, that was the one thing I did want to cover, because that just kind of recently happened here in the last couple of hours. But to jump into the stories for the day, the first story that I got is coming from Cointelegraph. And the headline reads, Coinbase wallet rolls out support for NFTs. So it looks like the NFT token took the marketplace by storm this year, with sales expected to reach 18 billion by the end of 2021. So only right that, you know, Coinbase decided to, you know, add this into their repertoire for their wallet. You know, I think when you look at non-fungible tokens, having the access to put them in the wallet, that's going to be just as essential as having a fundable token in there or fungible token in there, right? So I can't imagine you know, Coinbase actually not making this happen. And it sounds like they've been working a lot with, you know, centralized exchanges as well as decentralized exchanges. So it's going to be a really interesting wallet. I know there's a lot of people on that waiting list trying to get their hands on that Coinbase wallet, as well as some of those NFTs. And speaking of NFTs, man, I checked my Pepsi NFT today, guys. I didn't get in. So
maybe they'll do a late release or something, though.
No, they kind of just said, you know, if you didn't get it, just go ahead and check OpenSea, and the floor prices started at 1 ETH. So I'm pretty sure they're probably going to sell for around 10 to 15 ETH each, which I'm even more sick about, because that would have been a sick flip, right? Like if I would have got two spots. But it's neither here nor there now. I guess it all works out for the people who are involved. It still pushes crypto in the right direction. And before we jump over. Oh, no. It's actually your turn to jump in. Yeah, so sure. That's my first one.
Yeah. So my first article, I want to start off with some good news. U.S. Senate candidate, Bitcoin can bring power back to the people. Morgan Harper has begun her Bitcoin learning trajectory. The 38-year-old Senate candidate for Ohio is researching opportunities that the decentralized monetary network can bring her constituents, namely a push for the decentralization of power, which she believes is overdue. One of the greatest problems in our society is too much power centralized in too few hands, which produces anti-competitive effects that entrench incumbents and prevents innovation. Here. I agree with that, to be honest with you. So I'm glad that she's coming out, and hopefully she can make some changes. But I mean, that's one person out of however many that are in power right now. So might be a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny how all the Congress people and politicians are changing up their stance slowly but surely on crypto. Because I mean, if you want to be reelected again, you have to be reelected by the peers of the community, right? And I think that the digital, you know, as you see these major brands start getting involved more and more into these if you see these major brands get more and more involved in cryptocurrency, you can only help but to think, you know, the adoption is going to come faster and faster. So hopefully hopefully, she makes the right decisions while she's in there. To jump into my next one, this article is actually coming from Cointelegraph as well. And the headline reads, MGA Entertainment and the iconic launch LOL Surprise NFT platform in 20,000 retail stores worldwide. So the toy company MGA Entertainment announced Tuesday that the first NFT base for the LOL Surprise trading game card are now available for purchase. So they go on to say that, this that this could possibly, reach $25 billion. I had to make sure I was reading that. And I was like, oh my God. So the company entered into a partnership with the digital asset consultancy firm Iconic in September, and now hopes that the 25 billion LOL Surprise brand will succeed in ushering in its young fans into the NFT ecosystem. So they're going to have 10 million physical packs of the cards containing 50 million individual cards, and they're going to be in 20,000 retail stores throughout the world. So this is going to be something that's really major for them. It almost sounds kind of like Pokemon. I think that's what you were telling me earlier, that they're going to have these little trading cards, and the company's already valued at $25 billion. So it sounds like they have a great user base as well.
Well, and that's just it. Like when you're bringing that much money into the market, those NFT cards, if you get like a rare one, like a 1 of 1 or 1 of 50 or 1 of 25, you're probably looking at fairly good returns on your money if you.
So these are going to be equivalent in your mind, like a sports collectible card in a sense?
I think so. Like I have never seen the LOL cards before, but I'm assuming if they're smart, they would do. Even like Pokemon have rare cards, like holographic, whatever, or like special ones that there's a limited amount of them. So on the same side, tying an NFT to that card is definitely impressive and will bring some big value. Like some of the Pokemon cards are, I mean, look at the one that I don't know if it's Jake or Logan Paul had that is over $1 million for his
Pokemon card.
Yeah, Gem Mint, Charizard Pokemon card is like over $1 million.
Oh my God! So this
if
is
you have your
really
old Pokemon cards, you better dig them out and find them because they're worth a lot of money.
This is going to be really big though. So they went ahead and they were able to raise $725 million in the Series B round of their seed funding. And the stores that's going to be selling these cards are going to be Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and that's in the U.S. And outside of the U.S., some of the bigger stores in Europe are going to be Amazon, Smith's, Asda, and Tesco. So it sounds like these are going to be something just like the Pokemon cards. I don't have kids, but I might snag a pack if I see one in Walmart.
I don't blame you. Like I'm thinking about it. My daughter would be so excited, but in my head, I'm going to be more excited than her.
You're going to be like, no, you got to keep this one in the case.
Yeah. I'll get on to my next story now, just so we cut a little bit of time. We got a busy day ahead of ourselves here. So Solana Ventures announces new $150 million fund for blockchain gaming. Solana Ventures investment arm of Solana Labs announced Tuesday a $150 million fund to back blockchain gaming startups. The fund is being launched in partnership with Forte, a blockchain gaming startup that recently raised $725 million in new funding, and Griffin Gaming Partners, a VC focused on the gaming sector and a lead investor in Forte. That's some huge money getting thrown into gaming right now. So that's impressive and exciting.
We talk about it. We talking about a lot on the show, and how gaming and Metaverse and NFTs are going to be the things that fuel the next run. I don't really pay attention much when I see Bitcoin dropping and other things like that, because this money isn't going to, even if it's held on the sideline right now. People are waiting for these local bottoms to find out where they're going to go back. I think they'll go back into things that could give them higher returns. Go ahead and let the banks and institutions get involved, and they can have Bitcoin, and we can go ahead and keep funding in the metaverse and keep building out the next world, right? So I think that that's going to be really big. And I love what's happening on GameFi right now, man. It's going to be super big. To my last article, I actually was going to tell you guys something about Gwyneth Paltrow, but it was no way I was going to leave today without mentioning Doge. Like, what? Come on, man. Like, we didn't even mention Doge. We thought Elon effect had wore off for the year. As you guys know, I think we talked about it yesterday that he was in Time Magazine as the Man of the Year. I don't know if you've seen that one, but yeah. He was recently in Time Magazine as the Man of the Year. He went on and he made a tweet that said Tesla will make some merchandise buyable with Doge and see how it goes. And since he tweeted that, the crypto went up about 30%. It's came down now to consolidate a little bit and about 17% up for the day. But it was good to see, you know, it wasn't something where it was just like a meme type of tweet. This was actually a tweet that could give utility to Doge, you know, and I think, you know, the more partners, the better. I think a lot of people who hold Doge or who are holding Doge or who are even questioning Doge, they are looking for Elon to kind of like, you know, back that community and support that community and let other people know that, hey, this is what we want, right? This is who we want to be in charge, and we want you to take it to the next level. So I'm glad that it happened. You know, I think that's I think it's been, I think anytime that you can get somebody influential in there and saying the right thing is not a bad thing. I don't like when he just tweets, you know, like his dog's name and then, you know, they got a million meme coins about it. But this is actually something where he's actually tweeting about Doge and it turned out good for the community.
Yeah, definitely. And then I like Elon. He's so smart, and like, I'm sure he's got some triggers set up to buy and sell as soon as he says something.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but I think long term, right? Like if you know, like if you ever look at some of the stuff that Elon, like he's trying to develop, he's like, like you said, he's one of the brightest people in the world. Like he's not like he's dependent on Dogecoin. He's not dependent on Dogecoin to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a lot more here.
Making a joke. Yeah. I know. He's very smart. He's a very smart individual. He's got a lot that going for him, and I think he's got some big plans. So it's going to be amazing to watch him as he evolves, kind of too, right? So
yeah, I mean, his plans in space are a lot more than just flying to space. You know, some people think he's just trying to just fly to space, but he's independently had more moon trips than NASA has. You know, like he's funded his own stuff, and he's been to court. He's an intelligent guy, man. He goes to get what he wants.
And this next article I get a kick out of. The Sandbox co-founder wants to defend Metaverse against big tech. Big tech has a monopoly in Web 2, something Web 3 technology such as the Metaverse and crypto are trying to break. In a recent interview, Bourget said that he is not very keen on big tech companies such as Meta joining the Metaverse. He explained further that the major technology companies could threaten the decentralization of the Metaverse as their business models go against it. The Sandbox co-founder went on to add that it's not about the competition, rather more about an open, decentralized future. Tech giants have a monopoly over Web 2, something Web 3 technologies such as the Metaverse and crypto are trying to break. And this is very true. And the thing is, though, I feel like it has to be said, I said it in our other thing, though, is like Sandbox and all these other companies, if they want to go against Facebook or Meta, then definitely team together and work together on what the Metaverse is going to be. Because if you aren't working together, we're not going to evolve quicker than Facebook does. He's got 10,000 employees working on Meta right now. So he's pushing to try and get in the lead. And we need to stop that and actually kind of come together to work together to make ours better while still remaining decentralized. So
it was funny today. I was listening to a space on Twitter, and you know, they kind of had this discussion. And it was like, you know, what do you guys? And it was a developer space, and you know, they were like, what are you guys thinking about, like with Facebook and all this stuff? And it's funny, they actually think that Facebook Meta is actually a laughable joke. They say because it actually goes against what Web3 is, and if you know about Web3 and about Metaverse, they're going to be built on DAO, and then you're going to have a community that votes against for everything that happens. In the way, you know, the way Amazon runs their business and the way Facebook runs their business, they have somebody that's appointed. And they think that they were saying that the best Metaverse in 3 to 5 years will be whatever Metaverse there is that the people want, that it doesn't have one central person in charge. They think that, you know, having one person in charge of something like that could lead to something like Facebook did, where they were able to obtain everybody's information. And in the beginning, it was cool, but then they took it and, you know, was able to sell people's information, and, you know, and it just turned into a thing, right? So I think with the metaverse, you know, it's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be fun to watch. I can't wait to see the developers keep building. And I want to see, you know, the best of the best of the metaverse. I have a favorite that I have. You know, I'm more of a polka dot because I'm a type of guy. So I'm a more remark type of fan, but I'm ready to see them all, man. I'm even excited to see Nike's stuff, man. I'm excited. Like it's gonna be good times
You're
coming
gonna
up.
be walking in the metaverse with some new Nikes, eh?
Bro, you can snap your fingers like that and then just change all your shoes. Like your outfit could change like that, and your avatar, your skin, everything. It's gonna be super sick.
Yeah.
But I'm pressed for time today, guys. I got my nephew's birthday, so we're gonna jump right into the forecast on the what we're looking at on the total market cap. Just want to kind of go over a few things. You know, yesterday we had a really rough day. We were in the low 2 trillion area, and today we're at 2.175 trillion, which is actually up 3% on the day from yesterday. So that's a little bit of positive news. The Ethereum dominance is down to 21%. Still kind of finding this range on that support level that it's on right now between, you know, they were, if you guys remember when we first started recording that, they were between 17 and 19% dominance, and now they're floating between the 19 and 21% dominance. So that's really good for Ethereum. Good to see them picking up. Bitcoin is at 41.94, which is up 0.9 from yesterday. So they kind of stay, Bitcoin still kind of staying sideways. Not really any buying pressure, not much selling pressure. Just everybody's kind of in the middle playing tug of war right now. The orders that's on the market are getting filled, and the ones that aren't are just sitting there and waiting. So it's not really much until the new money comes in and everything. I think we're going to kind of stay sideways, but nonetheless, still exciting times to be in crypto, guys. Hate the rush out today. But as always, man, we appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, make sure you do your own due diligence and don't fall for scams, guys. There's been a lot of scams here lately. Be careful checking your contract addresses. People have started taking the contract address and making it the name of the token. So when you search the contract address, the first thing that comes up is a fake token because the name of the token comes up before the contract address. So guys, just make sure you're being careful, do your due diligence, and that's all I got. Until tomorrow.
Peace. See you guys later. Have a great day.